Zdraví vás Mikeš u dalšího dílu Lost Horizon. Což znamená pár věcí. Že návod ready. Před náma je teďka ta pasáž trošku delší. Uvidíme, jak se nám to bude dařit. A pivo ready, protože podáte teplo a prostě jak cestujete daleko, tak musíte doplňovat tekutiny, jako třeba dneska já. Z Poděbra do Kolína 22 km pěšky. Podél Labe, takže jsem měl litra a půl vody. Jenom. Už jsem se bál, že mě dojde a že umřu, ale nakonec jsem to zvládnul. Tu už si pak člověk rozmyslí, že musí trošku šetřit. No, my jsme tady osvobodili toho našeho kámoše a musíme se zřejmě dostat tady nahoru, což dává takový smysl. A tak nějak bude muset zprovoznit, zdá se, tu lanovku. Cesta ke klášteru.
She's sulking over our little spat. She'll get over it soon enough.
Samozřejmě, že jí to brzy přijde, protože je to žena.
Vehicle tracks. They must transport equipment here for lifting up to the monastery.
Takže se přemístíme.
A loading platform.
Páka.
This lever probably raises the loading platform.
Zřejmě jo. Něco z toho chtěje.
A puddle of oil from the hydraulics. That's more Gus's area than mine. Damn, these Nazis sure do know how to organize and carry out an expedition. This lift was installed recently. It leads up to the monastery. I don't see a way to climb up there.
Že vám těch věcí nechali teda.
The diesel engine that runs the lift. Even if I could reach it, I wouldn't want to switch it on. We don't need any attention from the guys guarding the monastery. They must use this pulley system to transport equipment up to the monastery. That container's been loaded with gear. But I guess someone bunked off before sending it up. Might be something useful up there. I'll never reach it from down here. Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Please don't get in a mood. I do appreciate what you've done. I'm just worried about you.
I'm not a little kid anymore. I don't need a babysitter. Besides, I'm not in a mood. No, I'll stay right here like a good little girl and wait for your instructions. Just like you told me to.
Right. Then listen. I'll have a look around.
Don't let me stop you. Sounds high priority. You know where to find me.
Kim.
What?
I need more time to get my bearings.
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay, I guess the monastery's this way.
Fine deduction, Sherlock. Look, there's the secret side entrance to the courtyard.
Well, given the liberal scattering of grenades all over the place, I'd say it wasn't so secret anymore.
So what do we do now? Can you disarm them or something?
Shh! Be quiet.
And? Anything to report today? Any special instructions?
No, nothing unusual. The chamber is still sealed. We'll probably have to blast tomorrow.
Finally. It's not like the contest to hesitate this long.
Be careful what you say. This job's going to require great care. If we overlook even the smallest detail, the mission might fail.
This should worry me? I'll be happy when the whole thing's over and we can go back home. I hate the winter. I hate the mountains, I hate night watch, and more than ever I'm beginning to hate you.
Well, if you hadn't failed your aptitude test, maybe you wouldn't have been assigned night watch.
You'd better watch yourself, Hagen.
Oh, I will. I'll watch myself all the way back to camp, where I will watch myself drink schnapps all evening, and then watch myself crawl into a warm, cozy bed.
Oh, good. You enjoy yourself. Try not to get caught in any avalanches on the way down.
Just remember to feed the dog. He hasn't eaten all day.
Yeah, I know how to do my job.
Takže pes nažral celý den. Tady je to zaminovaný.
Only a couple of guys on night watch.
So, how do we get in?
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
No doubt.
Tady je to zamenovaný, ale jako rozumíme si, že tam nejsou miny, ale jako laicky řečeno. Ježiši, každý granát má svůj.
Luckily, whatever monster of a bird built this is nowhere to be seen. From the speckling on the eggshell, I'd say it was a Himalayan griffin vulture. Probably.
Co tam? Vejce. Takže, jako vždycky, dokud budu vědět, trošku přemýšlím a když už to bude jakože nad moje síly, použiju samozřejmě návod.
A figure of a dragon carved into the wall.
Pro mě už je návod tyhle ty,
I can't go 10 yards around here without almost falling into a crevice.
tyhle ty lupy.
Crevasse. I meant crevasse. It's less than 4 meters to the other side. But it's the distance to the bottom that's really worrying me. No daredevil stands for me today. Well, maybe just a few later on.
Tak to je
The main
hlavní
gate.
brána.
2 guards on duty.
Co tady ještě můžem?
The dragon's foot extends from the rock face a little. I can't reach it from here.
A tím to nevypadá, že bychom měli.
Looks like a prayer wheel. But I can't be certain from over here. I can't reach it.
Tak se tam lidi, ne? Když nevíš. Postranní vchod. Dračí pařád.
It's a small drain. I could jump for it and try to hang on. Then I'll hang, and hang some more. My strength will wane, and I'll plummet to my death. Must be a better option.
To jo.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
What? Oh, these grenades here. I just realized they're gas grenades.
And is that good?
Since when is poison gas a good thing?
I mean, can you defuse them more easily than other grenades?
No, I can't. And besides, I don't have the tools I'd need.
What's so interesting about them then?
Well, actually, nothing when I think about it. Except that it's very clever. I mean, if they go off, they won't destroy the bridge, and they won't risk setting off an avalanche with a big explosion. So really, it's a very sensible and intelligent defense strategy. Clever Nazis.
And this is supposed to help us somehow?
Well, no, but...
Then why are we having this ridiculous conversation? Think of something.
Yes, Mom. God forbid.
Chraň Bůh na to šáhne.
God forbid.
Můžu na to použít něco, ne?
Better not. I can say from experience that tent pegs are not suited for diffusing grenades.
MacGyver by to dál. Z kořápku. Lepidlo. Vývrtku, to je
God forbid.
šestranný pomocník. Bychom se spíš mohli to prostříhat, že jo?
These wires are connected to the detonators on the grenades. If I happen to feel a strong urge to die sometime today, I might consider that course of action.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm not touching those wires.
Tak, to bychom měli ještě tady prosunout.
Looks like a crack in the rock.
Trhlina ve skále. Nedosáhnu
Not
tam.
until I get across the canyon.
No, jelikož nevím, co bych měl vědět. Určitě něco moc předmětu tady nemáme, jako nějakou kombinaci, která by podpořila naše buňky, tady není. Zkusím pokecat ještě s tou ženou. Granáty. S kým? Chci pokecat, to nejde ani. Jak to... A co musím dostat, že jo? Jakože... Už nikam jít nemůžu.
This must be the side entrance to the courtyard that Thomas mentioned.
A ještě zpátky, tam musím dostat ty věci z té lanovky zřejmě. Podle mě. Prostě.
Ah, this lever operates the hydraulics that raise the loading platform, but it's not doing me much good if I'm down here.
Stačí, když na ní zařeš, nemusíš s ní
Kim.
chodit.
What?
I could use your help.
Well, well. How about that? Really?
Really? And you can start by stopping the Madam Act. We're supposed to be saving Richard.
Okay, okay. What do you need?
You see that container up there? If something's out of reach, it's worth having.
Need a leg up?
Tempting, but no. If you stand on that platform, I can lift you up there.
Yes, sir.
Ona přiběhne, nemusíš se bát. Tak, teď ti vy to nahoru.
Okay then.
Vyzvedni.
Here we go.
Seber všechno, co tam najdeš.
Okay, that's enough.
Víc to ani nejde. Takový fucking důmyslný zařízení.
Hey, you were right. This stuff will come in handy. It's some wood and a packet of white stuff.
Natrium,
Sheesh.
také.
Hey, I saved our lives with a bag of flour and a pumpkin not long ago, so don't be too
Okay.
hasty.
Oh, you're welcome then. I'll just go stand back over there so I don't bother the master at work.
Master. Už se mě začíná vážit. Říkáme mistře. Co jsem to našel? Prášek do pečiva. Nějaký herák, ty vole. Tak to jo. Nějaký herák, prej. No, tady asi nic, ty vole. Jak nad tím tak přemýšlím. Jakože... Lanovka, motor... Tak. What now? Vyprkne nějaký.
The plank should just about reach the drain from here.
To fakt dá, jo. Už tam. On tam fakt jde? Co teď? Mouka. Natron. Všechno je tu důmyslná, tak je to z roku... Tak počkat, další prkno.
Perfect. Let's get over there.
What? Ani hovno bych tam nevlez. Ty vole. Ty krásu. Modlící mlýnek, co tam dát? Musím tam něco dávat? Prostě to otevři a jdeme.
It won't budge.
Chytří na cestě, jo, takže... Moc chytří na takový granátu, stačí dát 2 fošny vedle. A bylo vyřešeno. Tam byly nástražné dráty. Spíš tady něco bylo, ale jaký otvor. Na něco.
The opening's too narrow to get a hold. But if I give the stone a knock...
Knock, knock.
Yep. It's certainly hollow back there.
Kdo to je? Použij stanový kolík. Použij vývrtku. Dobré, lepidlo do mouky. To je logický. Cedule. Skoro, to je blbost. Modlící mlýnek, to teďka nevím, co s tím. Trošku jsme se hnuli, ale ne zas tak moc. A teď to bude taková nějaká hovadina.
The opening's too narrow to get a hold.
Výstížek, dutý.
Yep,
Dutý.
there's a small opening. Looks man-made.
Dneska, ale co s tím? Já mám se do návodu, nebudu si strpčovat život. Tak... Snad nic nevynecháme. Musím přehodit stranu. Dále, hlídka. Prohlédněte si, tady taky píšou, že je zaminovaný, takže ne zagranátovaný. Prohlédněte si dráty. V pravé části mostu se nachází odtok, na který použijete dřevěná prkna. Úspěšně přejdete k bočnímu vchodu a zkuste vzít modlící mlýnek napravo od vchodu. Vzít jsem ho zkoušel, nebo jenom se díval? Neskoušel
It
jsem
won't
ho
spin
brát.
anymore. Maybe it's jammed or frozen, but that's odd. The metal feels strange somehow. It's warm to the touch.
Jsou čáry. Čáry a magie. Co s tím, ty vole? Cedule, kolík.
Does this count as desecration of religious artifacts? Come to think of it, I did fall down a crevasse immediately after sealing those incense sticks.
Ty vole.
Whoa. There's a strong magnetic pull on this prayer wheel. Only, I'm pretty sure this tent peg is aluminium. So that doesn't make sense.
By to nestalo ty granáty. Zaber.
Done. I've got it.
Mlýnek můžu použít jen sem, nebo nevím. Budu dát sem. Postranní vchod. Na draka. Otevři mlýnek. Počkej, vezme mlýnek a nic. Vezme mlýnek a druhý nic. Nic. Dej ho kým. Kým? Co dál? Jsem zase zaseklý. Znovu se pokuste, a je to úspěšné. Nalevo od vchodu si všimněte mezer ve skále, a na kterou použijete stanový kolík a odhalíte dřevěné kolo. Jsem na to používal kolík, ne? Takže teďka jako magnetický, nebo co? To je divný.
Let's lever open this rock and take a look inside.
Teď jsem na to používal kolík. Myslím teda.
Well, what do we have here?
Něco na páku.
It's a
Dřevěné
wooden
kolo.
wheel mounted on an axle deep in the rock. There's a slot in the front here. I can't get a good grip on it.
Co tam dáme?
Maybe one of the signs would fit in the wheel slot. Great. That makes for a good handle. The sign makes a decent makeshift handle.
Co dáme?
I got it turned a little, but I can't get the handle any further round. It's only
Rozeš.
part way open. It might close behind us.
Dej to mlýnek.
Okay, I'll stick a wooden sign in this slot too.
Jsme použili dvě, to byly nám dvě teda. Bys mohl prolíst.
It's only part way open. It might close behind us. And another handle is set. It's only part way up.
Všechny páky, jo. I tu z Berlína.
Well, that's the last sign. Perfect. It's come all the way around.
Takhle my se tam vždycky protáčeli. To běž dovnitř? Co máme dělat jinýho, že jo? Budeme postát venku. Chvilka napětí, teď se něco stane.
Shh! Quiet!
Oh, you think?
I mean even quieter than before. There's a guard dog down there. It's probably more intelligent than the Germans we've come up against.
Relax. You're the one nattering away.
Well, we're definitely in the right place. This must be the courtyard Thomas talked about. According to him, the entrance to the secret chamber should be in the western wall.
So what now?
Same as before. You stay put, and I'll come up with something.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
It's a pulley. Damn it. The noise from this rusty old winch is alerting the dog. A small snowdrift. Can't reach it. Not the first time I've been confronted by this problem.
Co nám? K bráně.
The dog's kennel. I can't reach the kennel from up here. A handsome Doberman. I'm actually a dog lover. It's just this dog doesn't look like he returns my affections. Story of my life. Between the Doberman and the Argali, I think I'd rather fight the sheep. There's a
Konzerva.
tin down there. It's a bit far away if you ask me.
Kdyby tě to zajímalo, jak je to trochu daleko.
A makeshift table. Doesn't look very stable. It doesn't look terribly stable. But I might actually be able to land on the ground without breaking every bone in my body. There's just one small problem. And it's called a Doberman.
Hezky, když je ta hra sarkastická vůči hráči.
An aluminium knapsack. Used to use these things in the army. I can't reach it.
Ona je vlastně to, že jo? Magnetická. Jsme si s tím mohli něco občas přitáhnout, ale... Tady...
No idea what this is. There's a cable leading to those lamps. But this thing is definitely too small to be a generator.
Já můžu chodit nějak? Nemůžu, ty vole.
I can't reach it from here.
Že by?
The lamps are out. But there's a cable connecting them to that box.
A ten kabel nevidím.
Even if I could reach the lamps, I can't see a switch to turn them on. The western wall. It's completely in shadow. Not until the dog's out of the way. We're about 3 meters up. Not while the Doberman's standing guard.
Něco s Dobermanem. Podívu.
The tin's too far below.
Já bych musel vytáhnout... Něco nějakou logiku tady. Kolík to byl asi k něčemu. Hoď mu to do
I'm
voka.
taking a moral stance about killing innocent animals. More importantly, I'm a terrible knife thrower.
Lepidlo. Ta kladka prostě vrže, jo? Něco tam bude v tom smyslu, že... Ještě můžu odejít. Taky můžu udělat.
It won't be enough to knock the snow down.
To je marvelous. něco udělat.
The knapsack's too far away. An aluminium knapsack.
Kdyby to sehnal nějaký volej. Počkej, volej byl u generátoru. U toho, u té lanovky. To byl na zemi volej, vlastně rozteklej. A ty skořápky to dát. Namazat tu kladku, pak by se
I'll
něco dalo
try to
dělat.
collect some oil in the eggshell.
Je to hezky logický, ale vždycky jako se musíte vrátit na nějakou tu obrazovku, jak vás to úplně nedocvakne vůbec nabírat do skořápky volej, že jo.
Let's get this old thing oiled up. No, not you, Kim.
Kým ještě neměla muže. Tak, počká, zvedneme to nahoru.
Let's give it a crack.
Dáme tam tu magnetickou věc.
Okay, I'll hang the prayer wheel on the pulley hook.
A spustíme to dolů.
Let's see what we can catch.
Stubec je nějaká konzerva. Hezky. Tu druhou věc bychom mohli dostat.
Meat in a tin. The classy option.
Prášek do pečiva, konzerva.
This is how they used to open things in the past. You'd think they'd invent the tin opener at the same time as the tin.
Máme nechutné maso.
A pocket knife where only the corkscrew works. Someone's got their priorities, right? A bottle of glue.
Bych to spustil ještě dolů.
There's nothing down there I can reach with the pulley.
Nebo dal na to lepidlo. Nope.
An
Potřebuji
aluminium
tornu.
knapsack. Used to use these things in the army.
Počkat, já vlastně nepotřebuji tornu.
I'm sure he'd love it. But how does that help me?
Mám vědět, jo. Na to dej lepidlo. Přilepí do huby, nebo nevím, tyjo.
It's ready to lower down the press. There's nothing down there I...
Není tam nic, já to potřebuji nějak posunout tam. Nebo nevím. Podívám se do toho do návodu. Nebudu ze sebe dělat chytráka, když to není pravda. Klášter, jste na střeše za dvorem. Tak. Použijte skořápku na olej. To dejte na kladku, abyste ji promazali. Vytáhněte kladku, dejte tam modlící mlýnek a znovu kladku použijte. Vytáhněte konzervu, prozkoumejte a získáte nechutné psí maso. Maso z plechovky použijte na dřevěné prkno. Jasně. To je logický, sem hodím to prkno, ten pes převáží
Should be a nice,
a
quiet landing.
posune zas na mlejnek.
Great.
Ano.
Magnetic prayer wheel fishing. I love rescue missions.
Pejskovi se to líbilo. Je hladovej, říkali. Co bude v té torničce, no? Co v tom
There's
bude?
something interesting about this prayer wheel. I'll hold on to it.
Jo.
That's strange. The surface of the prayer wheel is lukewarm despite the cold. And it's no ordinary magnet. It attracts all kinds of metals. Let's see what's in this knapsack. A gas mask, a canteen, a compass and a torch.
Kompas a baterka.
At this distance, it's not going to help.
Šutora.
It doesn't look terribly stable. But I might, there's just one...
Jsme se teda ještě nezbavili. Což je logické. Zkusíme něco zkombinovat s něčím.
The seals and the filter appear to be in good shape. The torch lens is broken and the battery's weak, but it's just about working. There's a fold-out magnifying glass on the lid of the compass. A torch and compass? Well, I guess I could replace the torch lens with the magnifying glass, bring things into focus a bit, but how can I attach them to one another? I'll spread some glue on the broken pieces of glass from the torch. There we go. The torchlight is now focused through the magnifying glass. I can't see anything from here. Smells like fruity tea. These Germans know how to ruin a gentleman's drink. Let's have a sip. That was a mistake. It's sour.
Prázdná torna. Použijeme na to šoklíka. Aha. Co to je, viď?
Not exactly lighting the courtyard, but the dog seems to like it. All right, let's get this bugger back in his house. Good boy. Now, stay.
Stay there. Seskoč dolů.
It doesn't look terribly stable. There's just one...
On tam furt je, jakože. To je samozřejmý. To hoď do toho, ono se to přetlo, ne? Doberman. Ups. Prášek do pečiva.
Always experiment in hopeless situations. The baking powder's bubbling and fizzing. It does say on the packet, avoid contact with acids. I suppose sour fruit tea does constitute an acid. That's what happens when you don't read the instructions. I can't screw it on too tight. The gas might make it explode. Which I assume would be bad if I'm still holding on to it.
To hoď na ten sníh, on to exploduje.
With the lid sealed tight, the canteen should blow in a few seconds.
Přesně.
Should be enough to
to
bring
mluvím.
down that snowdrift right on top of the mud. Here goes. That cat in Hong Kong seems a long time ago now, but nonetheless, this makes the score Fenton 2, Animal World 0.
You're more intelligent than a dog. I can't think of any possible way to express my admiration more clearly.
Just hang on my every word.
Abych o něčem věděl. No, přechytrali jsme kočku, teď psa. To už něco znamená. Yes, Mr. Fenton. Ani nepomůže. Je to prostě anglický gentleman. Pokud je to Angličan. Tak.
Great. The snow should put the Doberman on ice for a while. Sorry, that was bad. Is rescuing an angry Doberman a good idea? No. No, it isn't. No idea what this is. There's...
Se na to podíváme.
Real adventurers love a challenge. You have the chance to try the more difficult version of this riddle. Can you handle it?
Lehčí verzi.
This box is a giant battery. Impressive equipment. But
Samozřejmě
what
si
the
dám
hell is
lehčí
this?
verzi, protože...
I thought Germans were supposed to be efficient. If I can get these connected properly, we should be able to shed some light on the situation.
Protože...
Okay. Which socket?
Já tu mám sledovat, ten drát. To je nějaká prdel, ne? Achtung. Ty kráso. Spodní vede... Jak by teda vypadala ta složitější verze? Bzd. To bude dolů. Jestli to je teda jedna ku jedný. Mně ta verze docela vyhovuje. Tady je složitější. Mám rád výzvy, ale tady u toho bych nechtěl strávit nějak víc času, než je nezbytné. 3. Dvojka nám tu vede, semka. A sem. Ježiš, to je dlouhá. To je tak zbytečně dlouhé.
And then there was light.
Šikovný, no, prostě.
I'll give this to you. You do get there, eventually, despite all sensible evidence to the contrary.
I'm ignoring that. Now, this secret door must be around here somewhere. According to Thomas, the entrance to the secret chamber should be somewhere in this wall. Nothing out of the ordinary. I suppose that's why it's a secret door. Just these small round ornaments in the wall.
Ornamenty.
It's a round metal plate, embedded in the wall. It won't budge.
To odblokujem.
Strange. It looks metal, but the prayer wheel's having no effect on this one. It won't budge.
A co s tím dá?
It's a round metal plate. It won't budge.
Masku ne, to je jasný. Se na sebe hodit, až budem zdrhat. Jako vždy.
No reaction.
No reaction.
It's a powerful battery.
Zpátky už se asi vracet nebudem, no. A zkusíme ten kolík, taky ne. Taky ne. Zkusíme návod. Co říká návod? První, to jsou ty kabely. A vy můžete začít zkoumat západní stěnu kláštera. No react, ale úplně ten vpravo samozřejmě reaguje. To je jiný, co jsme samozřejmě nevyzkoušeli, aby jsme na to přišli.
Aha. The magnetic force has swung open the metal plate.
What's fuck this?
Real adventurers love a challenge. You have the chance to try the more difficult version of this riddle.
Určitě ne.
Can you handle it?
This mosaic shows two winding dragons. Thomas mentioned a text that described just that. The door is guarded by two dragons. Yao the Strong and Zhao the Wise. Zhao the mother is twice as old as her son Yao. Well, brains and brawn. I'm the full package. Better get cracking on this.
Jo. To nebude úplně easy. To nebude úplně... Já vůbec nevím, co z toho postavit.
Got it. The body of the mother dragon covers twice as many tiles as her son's, twice as old. So that's what it meant. Ta-da!
You're beginning to scare me.
Come on, let's go.
Řeší no. Ale si to musím radši uložit. To je
My nose is telling me this monk's been dead for some time.
začátek hry. Téma tornu.
Richard? Richard, are you here?
Where are you going?
Wait here and don't touch anything.
What's that?
A belt pack.
Richard's?
Must be.
So where is he?
I'll have a look around. Maybe there's another exit. He's been dead for days.
Kim. Symboly.
I don't understand any of this.
Symboly.
I don't understand any of this. It's a huge carving of a dragon. A stone column. No idea what it's for. But I can't move it.
Tam dáme ten mlýnek, ne? Tak prý ne. Co Kim?
Kim, do you see these symbols everywhere?
They're hard to miss, aren't they? Do you know what they mean?
Not my area. But I've seen them before. In your uncle's notes.
Where?
In the section where your uncle wrote about Professor Hayes and the dead monk in the cave. But his notes were in that weird script of yours.
Ah, right. It says, with Hayes's help, my uncle managed to translate the characters they found on the burned map.
And? Can you translate what's written here on the walls?
I don't know.
Si vzpomeň.
Hayes thought these weren't really hieroglyphics in the truest sense of the word, meaning he didn't think the pictures actually represented words.
So what are they then?
He believed they may have been the first real writing system, a proto-script.
Okay. Is that good? That's good, right? You can translate it.
Can't really say until I've taken a good look at it. If I'm going too slow, feel free to take over.
Sorry, I just don't know how much time we have before the guards notice the open door.
Okay. So according to Hayes, the characters don't represent individual words. They represent complete sentences.
Really?
Yes, the characters aren't arranged in horizontal or vertical lines. They're organized in squares.
How practical.
I think the characters over the door read, Behind the gate in this room, the sleeping dragon is hidden.
So there is another exit. Where?
Maybe there's something about it here. There are 2 keys that can open the gate and unleash the dragon. One is protected by the guardians of the gate. Hidden in a far distant place, the other key is waiting for those who, in the coming age, will have the power to confront the monster. Looking through the eye of the dragon reveals the hiding place on the Keeper's map. All must beware of the dragon. Its power is tempting, but death and decay await those who cannot tame it.
That's it?
I'm afraid so.
Great.
Doesn't make sense to you?
Well, I suppose aside from all the dragon stuff, we do at least know there was a key here somewhere. Richard probably used it to escape. And there's a second key. Somewhere. So, to sum up, Richard disappeared through a door that we can't unlock using a key we don't have, to a place we know nothing about.
Wait a moment.
What?
The way to find the second key's hiding place is written right here. The location is recorded on a map. We'll be able to see it when we look through the eye of the dragon.
Great. Unfortunately, I don't have any dragons on me right now.
You know.
Think about it. When Hayes and my uncle found the monk, they said he had the remains of a map, along with...
A gemstone resembling the eye of a dragon.
Great to see you're keeping up.
Do you know what happened to the stone and the map?
If we believe the notes, then Hayes took the eye.
Then Hayes might still have both.
It's possible. Wherever this gate leads, Richard must be on the other side. We need to find Hayes.
It's worth a shot. Do you know where he is?
In Marrakesh. I'm sure that now that his meaningless career has finally failed, that pathetic excuse for a scientist is still hanging around there, selling cheap junk to tourists. But your conversation just now renders him essential to the cause. The Eye of the Conjure. According to legend, the green dragon eye will show us how to open the gates to Shambhala. We have been looking for it for days now. Your help has been invaluable. It seems the eye was removed from here years ago. It has been in Professor Hayes' possession ever since. We shall convince him to cooperate with us, and he will open the gate to Shambhala.
Stay close to me, Kim.
I really must thank you. You've delivered both the cartographer's notes and the perfect translator for the job. You have my gratitude, Mr. Paslock? Oh, do forgive me. I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Hannah, Countess von Hagenhild, leader of this expedition.
Well, it's been lovely to meet you, Countess. So, unless you need us for anything else, we'll just let ourselves out.
I'm afraid I'm unable to allow that. You must understand the importance of this location.
Sure. So important you had to murder a load of innocent people to secure it.
I wouldn't expect you to understand. Unfortunately, you won't live long enough to see the wonders of Shambhala with your own eyes, nor the power that these wonders will give us. I'm certainly not going to make the same mistake as our somewhat amateur friends in Hong Kong. I won't keep you alive any longer than is absolutely necessary. Which is around about the next 30 seconds. Take him outside and execute him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sure there's been some misunderstanding here. Maybe we can help each other.
I'm not trying to make friends. I plan to annihilate my enemies. But take heart. My decision affects you alone. The little girl stays alive. For now. She will be very useful in helping us to translate the cartographer's notes. Grasser, take the girl down to the camp and see to it that she is made comfortable. Then send a telegram to Berlin informing the minister that we are leaving for Morocco to take possession of item 28. And tell the museum that we need to examine the original Piri-Reis map. They shall make the necessary preparations.
Jawohl, Countess.
And you two, why are you still standing here? I want this man coloring the snow red.
Stop! That's far enough.
Sometimes you've got to embrace death before escaping him. Here goes nothing.
Halt! After you, young lady.
Get your hands off me.
Let's go. Back to the camp.
Discipline, boy!
Keep driving.
Christ! Get out, kid!
Fenton!
Kim! No!
He's up ahead! Fire!
Your whiskey, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse me for asking, sir, but are you okay?
What? Why do you ask? I have a glass of whiskey, a beautiful view of the clouds. What could be wrong?
Okay, just let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Thanks. But the only thing that can help me now is time. And another whiskey.
Z Tibetu do Maroka. bez skin. To se počítá. Už se
Hello?
s ní nebudeme
Shop?
otravovat.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Professor Hayes, I presume?
No, sorry, monsieur. My name is Philippe Lacoste.
Oh, I thought... Well, I was told that this was Professor Hayes' shop.
That is, in fact, true, monsieur. Unfortunately, Monsieur Hayes has neglected to punctually pay his taxes to the local administration on numerous occasions, which is why he is now in prison while I inspect and catalogue his possessions for the French courts. If you're here to assert claims against Monsieur Hayes, I'll have to ask you to wait until I have a complete overview of his possessions.
He does have something I need. Can you tell me where I might find him?
In the gendarmerie not far from the Medina. If you exit the bazaar through the northern gate, you cannot miss it.
Thank you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
It would have been too easy anyway. And in any case, the avalanche has probably cost the Countess half a day at least. Professor Hayes and the Eye of the Dragon are as good as mine.
Ohou, změna prostředí, což vždy svědčí gameplay, i když já osobně nepreferuji tyhle ty slunný státy. Co jsem chtěl vyzdvihnout, nebo spíš vytknout hře, tak je tu trošku MacGyverovský syndrom, i když já teda osobně neviděl jeden díl MacGyvera, ale ten člověk prý dokázal zvládnout úplně všechno. Stejně jako tady náš Fenton a některé ty scény jsou takový, řekněme, neuvěřitelný, ale nepůsobí tak úplně trapně, prostě ta adventura musíme ji brát s humorem, má humor a tak to je. Co jsem chtěl ještě vytknout, jak tam byly ty plynové granáty, tak mohli dát třeba nějaký časový limit hráči, aby prostě přesunul z inventáře tu plynovou masku, protože a dali ji jako na Fentona, že si ji nasadí a pak proběhne, že jo. Nemuseli to řešit jakoby, pak by to třeba řešili tou videoscénou, ale že jako dost se tam o tom mluvilo, že to jsou plynové granáty a že jsou jedovatý a prostě když už tam byla ta plynová maska, tak jakoby směrem ke gameplay. Za třetí, hudba jako ze Star Wars, jsou tam Němci. Prostě hudba jak ze Star Wars. Za čtvrtý, co se týká, to je spíš taková osobní věc, že asi je všem jasný, že Kim se vrátí, že jo, ale teď ještě ne prostě a Fenton bude asi muset hrát hodně smutnýho. A za další věc, co se týká dubbingu, když chápu, že to je všecko anglicky laděný, ale ty Němci by prostě měli mluvit německy, alespoň mezi sebou, jo, tak by to řešili titulkama anglickýma pro angličtináře, jo, který německy třeba neumějí, ale tomu dubbingu a věrohodnosti a všemu prostě by to pomohlo. Tak tolik asi všechno. A já se budu těšit u dalšího dílu. Dneska už nahráváme zas hodinový díl cirka, takže až samozřejmě hrát to budu dál až do konce, mě to baví, je to superový a ta hra má grády, opravdu grády. Tak zatím nazdar a u dalšího dílu čau.